And after last night, I got some shit to get off my chest. The Boston Celtics lost Game 5 at home in convincing fashion. In an embarrassing fashion. Listen, man, I know the box score says we only lost by 12, but that doesn't really do the game justice. For a majority of the game, we was really down 14 to 20-ish. You know what I'm saying? Came out the game sluggish. This was really, after game 1, the first game that I didn't see us losing. For the people who keep up with my streams, I've been telling y'all after game 1, I had us winning in 6 or 7. I had the Celtics winning game 2. I had the Celtics winning game 3. I had the Celtics losing game 4. But I did have the Celtics winning game 5 and game 6 so that we can get up on out of here. But now here we are. We are down 3-2. Right? We're down 3-2. Going into Philly on the brink of elimination. And my hope for this team does not look well. Listen, bro, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I haven't seen those alerts in a minute. Listen, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm gonna keep it a stack. My confidence in this team is pretty fucking low to win in Game 6. Now, how about, can they prove me wrong? I wish. I hope so. Right? I hope so. I want them to win. But I'm just being real. Shout out to the 62 in the building. Oh shit. I don't know. Shout out to the 62 in the building. But yeah, I'm just being real. I'm just being real. My confidence with this team is not fucking high. It's not. It's not, bro. It's not. What I've been seeing from the Boston Celtics this playoff run has been disappointing. I said it in the middle of the first round. Yo, bro, there is no excuse for us to, at the very least, make the finals. We're talking about a playoff run where the 8th seed knocked out the 1 seed. The 1 seed having the best record in the league for 1. Right? Best record in the league for 1. A lot of people had the Bucks coming out of the East. They got knocked out in the first round. Right? The 4-5 matchup, the 5 won against the 4. And now the Eastern Conference is set up so that if we make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, it's a best case scenario going into the playoffs. We either face the Knicks or the Heat. Going into the fucking playoffs, if I told you, yo, we either gotta face the Heat or the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals, I'm jumping for joy. That's a good fucking thing. In the first round, the Hawks beat the Heat so that we only had to face the Hawks in the first round. And respect to the Hawks, because I ain't gonna lie, they played their ass off in the first round. But again, going into the playoffs, that was a best case scenario fucking situation. To not face the Heat in the first round. And as we see the Heat and how they played out, definitely a best case scenario. Right? After the Bucks get knocked out, yo, bro, you have home court for the rest of the fucking playoffs, my guy. Right? Right. And then we get into the second round. We face the 76ers like expected. But then it comes out that Joel Embiid is not even going to be healthy for the series. He missed game 1. Game 2, he shouldn't have even been out there. Had a lead in game 1, blew it. Game 4 was winnable, blew it. I'm going to keep it a bean. There is a scenario where we are out of this fucking series if we just played the right way. If we just executed good late in games, with being led by 2 motherfuckers who are closers, who are shot creators, and we can't do that? What's going on here? What's going on here? I'm gonna be honest. After last night, listen, man, I'm a root for my Celtics in Game 6. If they win Game 6, I'm gonna be happy as fuck. But if I were to bet on who is gonna win the rest of this series, it would be Philly. I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. It would be the Philadelphia 76ers. Because I'm looking at the series so far, specifically in the last 3 games. Celtics got no one to guard Joel Embiid. Absolutely no one. Now, I know a lot of teams don't, but specifically this Celtics team, when that big man rotation is essentially Robert Williams and a 37, 38-year-old Al Horford, yo, bro, it's looking like scary hours out there. I ain't gonna lie. I don't listen. I understand the idea of load managing Robert Williams for the regular season, and it is good that he's been healthy so far. But I don't know what we thought Rob Williams was. Great help defender, great shot blocker. But yo, bro, when it comes to post defense, he's getting cooked. When it comes to pick and roll defense, he's getting cooked. He's just, you know what I'm saying? Like Robert Williams, solid defender, great defender. But he is not this Joel Embiid stopper, bro. He is not this DPOY gonna change the pace of the game type of defender. And then Al Horford, just too old. He's too old. The age is caught up to him. Even in his prime, I don't got him locking down Embiid anyways. And he's trying. I'm looking at Al Horford out there, and he's trying. But I'm just talking about when push comes to shove, we have no one to guard Joel Embiid. There's possessions where Marcus Smart, a 6'3", 6'4" guard, is guarding Joel Embiid in the post. That shit is scary as fuck, bro. On a team full of shooters, James Harden, Tobias Harris, Tyrese Maxey, PJ Tucker on the court, and Marcus Smart is guarding Joel Embiid, you either have to fucking double him, which leaves those other 4 shooters open, or you let 6'3" Marcus Smart guard Joel Embiid. What are we doing? And if it's not Marcus Smart, Jason Tatum, listen, bro. I understand we're in the small ball era, but yo, Jason Tatum at the 4 is barbecue chicken. Jason Tatum at the 4 is barbecue fucking chicken. So all in all, just no one to guard Embiid, right? Also, James Harden's been cooking us. You know what I'm saying? Which is unfortunate because, in my opinion, we have the best 3 guard defensive lineup in the league in Derek White, Marcus Smart, and Malcolm Brogdon. And I'm not even gonna say that they're bad defenders, because I saw how they handled Trae Young in the first round. But listen, the same way, whatchamacallit, the same way motherfuckers going into that Warriors-Lakers series said, yo, Golden State, this ain't De'Aaron and Sabonis. Listen, bro, Trae Young is not James Harden. Like, Trae Young is not James Harden. James Harden can shoot over the top of these 6'3", 6'4" defenders pretty fucking easily. James Harden can, in my opinion, run the pick and roll better. James Harden is more proven in the playoffs. James Harden's that guy. James Harden has been that guy. And this is hands down his best shot at winning a championship. And he's been showing up. He's been fucking showing up, bro. Going back to that 3-guard rotation, Derek White has been a non-factor this series. Shout out to the 180? God damn. Sub up, bro. What y'all doing, man? What y'all doing? Listen, bro. Derek White has been a non-factor in this fucking series. Listen, Derek White showed that he could be one of the best two-way players in the league. I'm not saying Jimmy Butler level. I'm not saying Paul George level. But, you know what I'm saying? This year specifically was a dude that was very reliable at that 2, if not backup point guard position. In the first round, he was averaging, I'm going to pull up the numbers right now. I'm going to be honest, Derek White was our 3rd best player for a majority of the season. And that's on a 57-win team. That's pretty fucking impressive. In the first round, Derek White was averaging 17 points on these splits. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at these, like, this is the player Derek White is capable of being. A 16-point per game scorer, great defense. And for this series, he's just been a no-show. I'm going to keep it a bean. Like, bro, Derek White. I'm trying to get the fucking, Jesus Christ. All right. There we go. Derek White has been a no-show. 10 points, 43% from the field, 33% from 3. Barely getting to the line. I'm going to be honest, again, the defense, at the very least, it doesn't feel like it's there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't feel like it's there. I don't even know who I want to go at next. Let's go with Jalen Brown. Listen, bro, I love Jalen Brown. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to him being upset, I understand it. Looking back, very similar to the Ray Allen situation. Bro has felt for a couple years now that he's the replaceable dude, and at some point shit just gets disrespectful. Especially with the amount of work that he's put in for this franchise. Shit gets disrespectful. I understand why he feels the way that he does. But also, when it comes to winning games, when it comes to winning these games specifically, his body language is just bad, bro. His body language just looks horrible. It doesn't look like he's in it for real. When you watch the press game conferences, I know Jalen Brown has never been the happy dude. Shout out to Damo in the chat. He's never been the happy dude. He's never been the dude that's gonna jump out for joy in the press conference. But the body language, even on the court, you know what I'm saying, is very, doesn't look like he's really going after it. You know what I'm saying? He's just kind of going within the flow of the offense. It just doesn't feel like he's there. And even when he is, even if we want to ignore that, like Jalen Brown defensively, in my opinion, we have overrated Jalen Brown defensively. You know what I'm saying? We just look at a 6'7" dude, 6'6", 6'7" dude that's athletic, and get a steal here and there, and we have just touted them as this great two-way guy. I don't think like Jalen Brown is that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not Kawhi level. He's not Paul George level. He's not in that trajectory, in my opinion. Solid defender, but he's just not that. And especially when it comes to those late game decision making defensively, I've seen it multiple times this series. Someone pointed out in the bubble when OG Anunoby hit that crazy game winner that was on Jalen Brown. Like, this is something that like Jalen Brown continues to do and hasn't really improved in terms of his game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just his body language. I can see it affecting the team. I can see it affecting the team. I'm looking at their body language on the court and just how they're playing. Philly wants it more. I'm gonna keep it like Philly wants it more. I'm looking at the chemistry of the 76ers. They have more fire. They have more passion. They have more drive with how they play. You know what I'm saying? The huddles, the timeout huddles, They look more communicative. That is some championship chemistry that Philly got. They are playing hungry basketball. And when I look at the Boston Celtics, I don't see that, bro. I kid you not. They was playing Game 5 like it was another. They was playing Game 5 like it was another regular season game in January, bro. Shit was bad. Shit was bad. This team just doesn't look together, which is unfortunate because in this era, the Jason Tatum era post Kyrie, and I'ma even say since 2008, this is the most talented squad that Boston has had. I'm going to be honest, this is also the easiest path to the finals the Boston Celtics have had. And they can't get it fucking done, bro. And that shit, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie again. The series ain't over. I'm rooting for this team. Shout out to the 188 in the building. But the shit is pissing me off. Listen, y'all told me to keep the same energy for the Bucks, for the Celtics. Yo, bro, I'm keeping it right now, bro. I'm staying consistent. And I'm gonna say everything that I've said so far with 10 times more anger, 10 times more passion, if/when we actually get eliminated. Now, y'all might be asking, yo, you keep on forgetting that dude in the background, man. I'm going to say this. I think, again, I said it in the last stream. Jason Tatum has been overhated in these playoffs, in my opinion. We're looking at a dude who's having a playoff run of essentially 27, 11, and 5 on some decent efficiency. Nothing crazy, but on some decent efficiency. I think the only reason, or one of the reasons, I'm not going to say the only reason, but one of the reasons why we've been so harsh on Tatum is because, yo, we're looking at what D-Book is doing. You know what I'm saying? We're looking at even what Joel Embiid is doing. We're looking at what Jimmy Butler is doing. We're looking at what Steph Curry, what AD is doing. These are players that Jason Tatum is in the vicinity of in these conversations. And they are dominating these playoffs. Dominating. And then when you look at Jason Tatum, the numbers are cool. The numbers are good. But as a person who has watched every single playoff game so far from the Boston Celtics, Jason Tatum still has yet to have a game where he just dominates from start to fucking finish. Not like the last two games, close off the game strong. You know what I'm saying? And when you average it out, he had a good game. But I'm talking about some shit where he doesn't go, I don't know, 0 of 8 in the first half. 1 of 8 from the first half. None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just consistently dominant from start to finish. You don't have to climb back from these big-ass leads. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying? Assert your dominance, Jason. If you're really that guy, Jason, assert it, bruh. Show me from start to finish. Because that's what the greats do. It's not just a great half. Both halves. It's not just a great first half, just second half. Start to finish. Show them that you're him. And I know you can do it because you did it against Milwaukee last season. I need the Jason Tatum that went into Milwaukee and dropped 40 fucking 5 with every single basket being nothing but fucking net, bruh. Pure buckets. That's what I need. That's what I need from this guy. But what I've been getting is stretches, bursts. In some games, 3/4 of pure greatness, but in the fourth, where are you to be found? I'm not seeing that, bro. I'm not seeing that. And then we want to chalk it up to late game execution and this, that, and the third. Yo, bro, Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics, if y'all are the team that y'all say you are, you dominate a game. You put your team in a position where these late game situations, where the ref gets to decide the game, where one play call, one misstep from Jalen Brown decides the game, is not a thing that you're in because you dominated from start to finish. And I'm looking at the personnel of this team. I'm looking at the standards that these players on this team have, and I'm looking at y'all and saying, yo, y'all are underperforming. So what the fuck is going on? What's going on? What's going on, bro? Shout out to the 197 in the building. Big 197 in the building. If y'all want me to stream more on Kick, y'all let me know. Y'all, if this is the regular, I might, you know what I'm saying? I might stream more on Kick. Might do the streams on Kick. Y'all have to worry about copyright claims and getting blocked and all that shit. Y'all let me know in the chat, man. Y'all show some love in the chat, man. But yeah, bro. It's been disappointing. I can't sit up here and say the things that I've said and just lie to y'all. I know I like to troll, but I can't. There's only so much trolling I can do before we really get the real out of me. And I just need to let loose. With that being said, though, tweeted this out. I'm going down swinging. I am going down swinging. I'm rooting for my squad. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, I will be wearing that jersey the whole game. My girl got me some Jason Tatums for my birthday. I'm going to be wearing those the whole game type shit. I'm a fan out tomorrow, man, for possibly one last time. I'm going to go down swinging with the shit, man. I'm going to go down with the shit. But I can't lie, I am hella disappointed. So far, I've been hella disappointed in this team. The Atlanta series should have never went to 6. Should have never went to 6. At most 5. Didn't take care of business at home. And we're looking at this series again. Motherfuckers want to keep on playing with their food. And now here we are, we're down 3-2. And I'm going to keep it a bean as well. Damo said it on a I don't know where he said it. But I just had the conversation. We might be being led by 2 number 2s. Sorry. I'll say this too about Jason Tatum. I'm gonna add on to the criticism. As a supposed leader of this team, as a motherfucker that looks up to Kobe, I just don't feel like he's the leader of this team. Do y'all? Do y'all? I'm gonna ask chat. For a dude who has top 5 player in the league potential, top 10 player in the league potential, we shouldn't look at someone else and say, yo, they're the heart and soul of this team. Shout out to Marcus Smart. That shouldn't be the case. You know what I'm saying? I know you can low-key say that with Steph Curry and the Warriors, but I feel like they're an exception. Like a very, very big exception. But I don't know, bro. I feel like Jason Tatum, as the best player on this team, as a person who's trying to reach that next level, I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need you to show more passion. I need y'all. I need more emotion out of you. Because Jason Tatum, he's not a Nikola Jokic. He's not a Tim Duncan type of leader. I know that. He's too flashy for that type of shit. He's too hush for that type of shit. He's shown enough emotion in his career to be that's not just my type of leadership. If you're really trying to be that guy, bro, you gotta act like it. Let your nuts hang. Let your nuts hang, bruh. Come on, Jason. What are we doing? And Coach Mazzulla. I forgot about Coach Mazzulla, man. Listen, bro, I understand that I should give him a little bit more leeway because of certain takes that I've had recently, which I'm going to dive into in a second. And also, first-year coach, bro. First-year coach taking over Ime Udoka has some big shoes to fill after a finals run. Really big shoes to fill. Was gifted a team with championship expectations, with championship level talent. Really big shoes to fill. But I know he's not an interim head coach anymore. I'm pretty sure they gave him a guaranteed deal. But I really do think we should look at another coach for this team. I just don't think it's coach. I just don't think it's Mazzulla, bro. I just don't think he's ready for that moment. And again, the same thing with the whole body language that I'm talking about. Just seems a little, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. Maybe it's a head-ass take. I just don't see that level of accountability that I saw from Ime Udoka last season, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I was seeing Ime coach this team last season, and I was just seeing a dude that really, you know, was big on accountability. You can visibly see it. He was passionate about the way that he coached. And Mazzulla is more so giving Brad Stevens. Again, he could be a great coach. And shout out to the Brad Stevens era as well. But I need a motherfucker that'll, you know what I'm saying? Just, yo, tee up, Tatum. Type shit. Yeah, man, like I said, I personally have the Philadelphia 76ers winning this at home next game. I personally think we need to revisit the Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum conversations, not from a who's better perspective, but just like, yo, maybe none of these guys are number one options. Maybe we're being led by two number twos. The same way, you know, Kyrie and KD was leading the Nets. I'ma still get my narratives off. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we're being led by two number twos. Maybe. We'll see, though. We'll see. I still have some faith in my guy, Jason. I see the talent is there. And maybe he'll unlock that leadership badge in 4 to 5 years. But as of right now, bro, he got the stats of a number one, but he's playing like a number two. You know what I'm saying? And when I've also had that discussion about Jalen Brown on what we should do with Jalen Brown. Maybe we need another number 0 on this team. Maybe we need a guy with some dog in him. Maybe we need some guy who has experience leading a team for real. Maybe we need a dude who has the balls to take over a game and has done it in the playoffs. Wrong soundboard. Ladies and gentlemen, maybe, just maybe, we need Damian Lillard. And I'm going to keep it a bean. I'm going to keep it a stack. At this point, let me not say that. Listen, bro, I'm just saying, and this is before me even thinking about this trade, I've gained a new level of appreciation for Dame as a basketball talent, his career, what he's done. I think he deserves better. I think he deserves a real shot at a championship. From the Boston Celtics perspective, I think Jason Tatum has proven enough that he has the talent to, succeed in this league at a high level. I do think there is a championship window right now. And I don't want to waste the next couple of years of Jason Tatum's prime for him to then leave the Celtics, and now we got to hunt for our next Jason Tatum. There's a championship window right now. There is no super team in the league right now. So while, yes, you might look at this trade and say, yo, would you rather have, Jalen Brown at 25 or Damian Lillard at 33? I'm looking at the next 3 to 4 years. I'm looking at what Dame showed me he can do at age 32, 33. And I ain't gonna lie, I think we made that mistake with Jimmy Butler. I don't want to make that mistake again. I remember when we were having those trade talks about Jimmy Butler, and Danny Ainge has literally gone on record and said, yo, that was a thing. And it's turned out good because Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown became what they are. But the conversation was back then was, yo, Jimmy Butler is good now. He's great now. But would you rather have Jimmy Butler or one of these Brooklyn picks that can last you for the next 10 years? Look at what's going on right now. They had the same conversations with Jimmy Butler when he was in Minnesota. They had the same conversations about Jimmy Butler when it came to Chicago. They had the same conversations when it came to Jimmy Butler in Philly. And I'm telling y'all right now, with the way these NBA players have been aging in this last decade, in these last couple of years, yo, bro, for the next 5 years, would I rather have Damian Lillard or Jalen Brown? I'm going to be honest, the answer still might be Dame.